Most High. Welcome to another episode of My Life Lately. My name is Jennifer and you're welcome. This is bullshit. I don't do that. I wanted this video to be like a documentary style vlog. I feel like talking to you guys often. It's boring. I don't want to bore you guys with too much stuff because I'm a documentary filmmaker. So why not give you guys a documentary vlog? So I made a list of the things I'm going to be talking about on this episode. So the first one, from the title, you guys already know what this video is going to be about. Being a mom, the part where I became a mom. For those of you that have concluded, it's not my child. She's my niece, so she's basically my child. So yeah, I'm the first daughter, I'm the first child. I have 5 siblings, so now I have another one, and it's a girl. We've always wanted. I remember when we were young, we used to ask my mom, when are you going to have another child? We want another baby. Give us a girl, give us a girl, give us a girl. So going to Asaba was just like, first it was scary because I kept asking myself, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? How am I going to figure this out? Ended up being such a beautiful experience. Ended up being such a beautiful memory to collect. So being a mom for like 6 good weeks was challenging, beautiful. It was an experience. Watching this vlog is also going to be an advice to those of you who keeps judging mothers, who keeps ranting rubbish, who keeps thinking, oh, it is going to be easy. If you've not experienced something, please do not come out and say, oh yes, I can do it. What is there? I can do that. I cannot. You cannot do that. You cannot. It takes a village to be a mom. It takes a whole village to be a mom, and if you're not able to have the support you need, the emotional support, physically, emotionally, mentally, you'll be drained. So I remember my sister used to say, oh, I can do this alone, I cannot do that, I don't want anybody, I just want my family, my sisters, my mom. But at the end of the day, I think at the end of my stay, she realized that she needs people around. The first few days was tough. It was kind of scary. It was like, am I doing it right? I remember my sister saying, are you sure you're going to beat her? Are you sure you're going to do well? First of all, I'm your elder sister, I'm the eldest. I've stayed around people, I've taken care of children. I remember I stayed with my uncle, and I remember my cousin was very small. He was my favorite child. I think I loved him more than his mom loved him. It was everything to me. So I've taken care of children, I've been around children. She stood there watching me bathe her, everything. I'm like, you can't go, it's fine. But she was scared. Maybe it's my first time. It wasn't my first time, I don't even know. And it's not been my last time taking care of a child. My greatest wish is to be a mom. But right now, I've changed my mind after staying in Asaba for 6 weeks, taking care of my niece. I will not say it was a bad experience. It was a beautiful experience, like I've been saying. But the stress that comes with it requires a lot of emotional strength to be a mom. And on top of that, to take care of yourself. I gave my sister all the time she needed. she needed to rest actually. So I give her the freedom, do your thing, leave her with me. She sleeps with me, her mom sleeps with her husband, created a beautiful bond together. You know when people say, oh my God, I slept like a baby, you're going to sleep like a baby. You've never seen a baby. You've never spent time with a baby at night. Nobody sleeps like a baby because they don't sleep. 5 times I wake up at night to feed my niece. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 3. It's always, you wake up. Sometimes it's every 2 hours she feeds. If you don't wake up, she'll wake you up. So there's nothing like, oh, how am I going to miss? Am I going to wake up? Should I did not set an alarm because I was scared I'll wake up, but she woke us up. If you don't set that alarm, she will be the alarm. She became the alarm. So at some point, my body got used to it. Sometimes I wake up before she wakes up because I've been doing this. She's been waking me up. So mentally, I've registered it. And yeah, being a mom was such a beautiful experience. I loved everything about it. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. The bond I created with my niece, the way we laugh, the way she found her voice early. I came to Asaba when she was 1 month plus, and I left when she was 3 months plus. She found her voice early. She I don't know, children of this generation, they are growing up so fast. I don't know if it is beautiful. I don't know if I like it. I don't know how I feel about it at the moment, but alright, so my love, my sweet girl, my sweet girl. I need you to sleep for me. Please, God, sleep. No time to play. I am not in the mood for you to play. Any spirit of not sleeping, I cast and bind today. You must sleep on your own. Brother-in-law said, if I pay for a gym subscription, are you going to stay? I mean, they practically bribed me with gym, and I decided to stay. Working out was fun. First, we changed gym twice. We changed our gym house twice. The first one was a hotel gym. It didn't have all the equipment, but it was always crowded, which I didn't like. I love me an empty gym. It was fun. I watch other people, and I do exactly what they were doing. Then some days the coach will go to the field and everybody will work out, do cardio. I can't remember what my brother-in-law called it. And we'll do all that. It was fun. Then one day I was scrolling online and I saw another gym. I told my brother-in-law about it, and he was like, it's a good idea that you think it's a good idea that we change gym, and we changed our gym. We went to the new one, and the equipment there were just Lagos standard. My brother-in-law also said the owner of the gym moved from Lagos to Asaba, so everything was just like recreating Lagos gym, and I loved it. I loved the view, the lighting, the fresh air. I loved everything about it. met a friend at the gym. I met Angel. I saw her. I met her at the first gym, but we didn't talk because she was always minding her business. She had a strict face. She doesn't really talk to anybody, and that is my kind of person. I love people that mind their business. People who is not always following the crowd, always in everywhere, trying to be friends with everybody, trying to laugh and gist. Too much of everything is bad. So that is how see finish starts, and I always remove myself in that kind of situation. She had that level of maturity that I was looking for in a friend, and I loved it. So when we started a new gym, she started coaching me because she's also a coach. And at some point, I'm like, Madam, as you are coaching me too, I will coach you because you cannot keep me for my daddy. You can't do that. And gym was fun. I started to go every day. Sometimes I always go to gym with my brother-in-law. Sometimes we leave that kind 9, 10, which I didn't really appreciate because why are we going to gym very late? I want us to be going to gym very early. I'm somebody that when I go to gym, I go that kind 5, 6. So I'll be able, I just woke up and my body needs this. Not by 10, where I feel don't put something from my mouth and I'll be lazy, and I don't want that. But all in all, I always avoid eating so that I don't get lazy. So my daily routine is just like wake up in the morning by say 4, 5, feed my niece, wait small. She might wake up before I go, I feed her again. Or I'll just feed her, take her to her mom, and then I get ready for gym, go to gym, come back, bathe, eat. It is me and my niece. That's like how the day goes for me. At night, I bathe her, we sleep, wake up 4 to 5 times and feed. So that's basically my routine. And I loved it. I loved the experience. It was like somebody doing 9 to 5 with touch of waking up at night every 2 hours. It was actually stressful, but I loved stress a lot. My brother-in-law likes to eat. So cooking was not really a big deal. I love cooking already. So cooking wasn't really a big deal for me. I loved it. I can't remember how many times I made fried rice. And I'm someone who cooks that food maybe once a year, but I made fried rice because he loved it. He's somebody that's whatever food you give him, he will eat. He doesn't select, he doesn't reject. Cooking was something that I enjoyed doing. So I'll cook whenever I have the time and strength. I will cook, and yeah. I introduced my brother-in-law to juicing. He's always saying there's somewhere we can buy. I told him instead of buying, why not make? Because that's like wasting money, 4,500 for a bottle when you can literally go to markets, buy the fruits and make them yourself. Which it agreed to, and we went to Onitsha. See, I don't know, I'm not an ajebo, but there are some things that when I look, I'm like, I cannot do this again. The market was smelling so bad, and because it's during rainy season, everywhere was so messy. Walking around, my clothes were so bad, and I was so happy I did not overdress. I just wore black Crocs, and Jesus Christ, I was able to get the fruits I needed, even though I didn't see most of them. But yeah. skincare, I'm somebody that I don't really think of saying I have to do this, I must do that. If my skin is not like this, then I'm not doing it. No, I have a very sensitive skin, so I tend to be very careful with what I put on my skin because there was a point in my life where I let somebody advise me into starting a skincare, like all this mixture you mix. And when I started it, my skin was looking so good. It wasn't glowing, but it was becoming clear, like fair. I don't know how to explain it. And then I started having eczema all over my body, my whole face, my neck, my body, my chest. I started having knuckles. When you see me, my hands right now, I have knuckles. My hands were never like this. Like I stopped entirely. I stopped because why? I'm somebody who likes, I can use shea butter and nothing will happen to my skin. I can use argan oil, nothing will happen to my skin. So after that experience, I decided that I'm never ever going to let anybody decide what I'm going to put on my skin. It is going to be what I decide. Throughout my stay in Asaba, I wanted to stay offline, but my friend advised against it. He said that it's not a good idea staying offline because as a filmmaker, people tend to book me because of how active I am. If I'm not posting, I'm not online, they might not think I'm currently available. So I started to like be online. There's this brand that reached out to me. They needed an ad for their company. They need someone to shoot an ad for their brand. And I was in Asaba. I just thought, why do I have to come down all the way from Asaba to Lagos when I can just tell someone else to do the shoot? Maybe I'll edit. But I told them, oh, can someone else do it because I'm currently not available? He said, oh, their CEO insisted that I am the one to shoot the video. And when he said that, honestly, I don't know. I felt really proud of myself. Like, what do you mean that if it's not me, then no one else can do it? Anyways, I felt really happy hearing that. I felt so honored. Like, you mean, wow, I've gotten to the stage where somebody said, if it's not you shooting for us, then nobody else can do it. I mean, like that. Period. I decided to go for the shoot with my friend because something I'm trying to do lately is work with more creative. I don't want to do everything by myself. I want to a situation whereby I get a bookings for both videography and photography. I can call a photographer and say, okay, let's go and do this. I shoot videos, you shoot pictures, you edit and send, I can send to client. Or I shoot pictures, you shoot video, you shoot video, I send, I edit, I shoot videos, I send to you, you edit. So I want to be working with more creatives from now. I don't want to be doing all this all by myself. So I went with my friend and he wore my tee. It was so beautiful seeing my clothes and my branded tee on another person. Like, what do you mean? The shoot went so well. The CEO was so sweet. I loved her so much. I loved the experience. Working with her was so much peaceful. Like, she made work so easy for me. Like, I loved working with her. I remember explaining something to her how the shoot is going to go, like, we do this, we do that. She was like, I knew I picked you for a reason. I knew I said you're going to this. And I'm like, oh, stop it. I'm currently wearing my branded tee and I am so happy. Like, what do you mean I have a brand and I have a branded tee? It is such a growth for me. It was such a beautiful growth for me to see. Like, when it came, I streaked everybody that are in my circle, everybody that I know, that if anything, when something good happens to me, they are the first to congratulate me before anybody else. So I sent it out to everybody. I got 2 white, 2 blacks for now. I'm going to add more in the future. Probably I have plans to get hoodie and sweater, which I'm not going to give anybody. brand that sent me their spices to make a food content to them, but it came like days before I went to Asaba. I think it was 2 days or a day. So I asked my sister to pick it up for me when I'm back to Lagos. Actually, so since I was back to Lagos, I decided that I'm going to do this shoot once and for all. Starting that page, Pot to Mouth, was just how do I put it? It's just for fun to post videos of my cookings and all that. But when a brand sends me their problem, like, are you serious? This is happening. I feel like the past 6 weeks was just filled with so many blessings and experience and memories that I will cherish forever. I love the fact that they sent their product to me. I put together a script, sent it to my sister. She loved it, sent it to my friends. I sent it out to my friend because nowadays when I do things I feel like I'm going to put out there, I send it out to my friends, like, so they can put a thing or two together, tell me if it is okay, if they like it, what do you want me to change. Like I said, I don't want to be doing this alone. I've always thought I can't do it. I mean, at some point I can't do it alone, but I want to be working with people. I want to be putting my things to my friends. I need other people's opinion, especially when it comes to my brand. So I made the shoot. It was fun. Everything came out so nice. The reviews I got were so amazing. I didn't even know that people were going to love it like that. And everything came out so good. I loved it. The food I made in honor of my grandmother, may her soul rest in peace, because that was the soup she used to make for us when we were little, and I loved it. And everything went so well. So I went back to Asaba. I mean, when I left Asaba to Lagos, my sister was already asking me, when are you coming back? I came back to Lagos. When are you coming back? I came back. I had a shoot because I had a shoot on a Tuesday. I came back on a Monday. The day of the shoot, when are you coming back? After the shoot, when are you coming back? After the food content, when are you coming? I think after the food content, she kept saying, oh, my niece is disturbing. She's crying. She's this, she's that. And I'm like, madam, this is your child. I give up on my plans on a lot of things as long as my siblings needs my help. I know how many times that one of my siblings will need my help, and I'll drop whatever I'm doing and I'll face them, because my siblings are very important to me. I love them a lot. I cherish them a lot, even though they piss me off most times. But these are my siblings and I love them. How are you, name? I mean, it was a very beautiful thing to see my dad all my life, going from my dad to a grandfather. Like, I've always known a day like that will come. But I didn't know it was going to come. My sister would like be the first person to have a child. I mean, at some point in my life, I already knew that one of my sisters are going to get married before me. So seeing my dad in grandpa mode was so beautiful. I loved how he was just feeding her, making her happy, made her sleep. He was just, I kept seeing his dimple. My dad has dimples. I kept seeing his dimple. Whenever he smiles, I would see his dimple. So it was a fun day. It was such a fun day. And I wish my grandma was alive to see my niece. May her soul rest in peace. Let's not talk about that, because let's not do that. So I actually wanted him to sleep over, but Oga said his goat is going to give birth soon. I told him, hey, are you sure? He said he's sure that his goat is going to give birth. And lo and behold, the next day he sent me a picture of his goat and the babies. I'm like, wow, this man knows his thing. My sister got me a job, a content creating job, and it was a wedding video. The bride was a happy bride. See, I've shot weddings. Yeah. It's only the first wedding I shot was the most chaotic wedding ever. Like, he gave me and my friend went and he kept saying that he will never shoot wedding again. Like, if you want to keep judging it like this, that means you don't. I don't know. It was so chaotic, but this one I went for. The bride was a happy bride. She didn't even care about any problems. There was enough to eat. She was so happy. She didn't have bridesmaids. She had personal reasons. Everything went so well. And I get every time I would look at her, she's happy, she's dancing, she doesn't mind. I'm like, I like this girl. I like how she's happy, she doesn't care. I really like how everything was just moving for her. I loved it. Except the stupid MC. But yeah, I loved the wedding. I loved it. My niece turned 3 months, and my sister decided she wanted to do a photo shoot, which we talked about a lot. She kept talking about it, and I was like, "Is that going to be cake?" Because if you know me, you know how much I'm obsessed with cake. I mean, my brother-in-law did buy me cake at some point, which my sister decided to share to children because I'm not a stingy person. But don't touch my cake. Don't touch my cake. Don't touch my cake. But yeah, the shoot went well. It was fun. Children being children, madam, you were awake. You had all the time in the world to sleep, but it was when it was time for you to open your eyes, started sleeping. So the final days of being in Astaba was kind of sad. I remember my sister calling my mom saying, "My chest is paining me. I don't want to go." I'm like, "Madam, I have things to do." Honestly, I had things to do. I have to go back to work. 6 weeks of being in Astaba. I mean, I was taken care of. I also loved the fact that my sister got the rest she needed. It was a very beautiful experience. I loved the bond I created with my niece. I loved it. At some point, it felt like, oh, I don't even see her as I'm like, oh, this is my child because this is my sister's child. So automatically, she's my child. I remember calling her on video and I started calling her the names and she started laughing. I'm like, oh, my baby, so you remember me? Going back to Asaba very soon. I just need to put a thing or two together because I'm just going to spend 2 weeks. Nothing like, can we be with you? No, I have to come back to my house and sort it. Yes, I stammer sometimes. Oh, and by the way, my brother-in-law bought a car for my sister. Intentional man. Intentional man. Few days before I came back to Lagos, I got really sick, but I was just thinking, oh, it's normal headache, it's normal headache, it's normal headache. My head kept banging every day. I remember at night when I'm feeding my niece, I can't look down. I have to take my head off. First, like my head will fall off. So when I came back to Lagos, I went for a checkup and my BP was so high because of stress. I took some drugs. I remember going out with my sister to funnel and we wanted to like spend some time, gist, but we had to leave because my head was splitting. I took off my wig, took off my lashes. As soon as I got home, I went to the pharmacy near my house. I told them what was wrong. We ran some tests and I took injections, 5 days injection. But the problem was, see, in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria and take care of your health, that's what I'm going to say. Because at the end of the day, nothing works. I was still sick. I went back and I did some tests. I kept telling them, I'm still sick. My BP is still high. So what is going on? What did you guys give me? And they had to give me. My mom called someone, her nurse, and my best friend being a nurse, they told me the drugs to get. And I took the drugs and I get it myself. Even though I'm still sick, and you might not know because I have makeup on, but if I don't have makeup on, I can actually tell from my eyes I'm sick. Even now, my brother-in-law called me yesterday. When are you coming? Should I book your tickets? Like, you should calm down. Calm down, ladies. Ladies. I'm trying to work. Calm down. Stop shit. Yeah. I am going to see you guys in my next episode, which should be out soon because I don't want to be hoarding content on my hard drives. I just want to edit and move on from it and start on to the next. Oh yeah, I met Ada. Ada, my sister's friend. She's such a very sweet girl. I love how she loves my sister. She's a very kind girl. She's nice. She's always there for my sister. I remember she brought avocado for me. She used to buy food. She's so sweet. I helped her to film a video and created a YouTube channel for her. and she's such a sweet person. Ada, if you're watching this, I miss you. I'll see you soon. I know she will say, I miss you too, Auntie Naza. I've told that girl to stop calling me Auntie Naza. My name is, if you don't want to call me Auntie Naza, call me Ada. I don't know which the auntie. I'm not old. You guys, my neighbor's dog is always coming to mind. Daisy. Daisy. She likes coming here, maybe because I always feed her. I haven't given her food some days. Anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you enter here, if you enter, because my door is open actually. If you enter, I'll slap you. No enter. If you guys actually enjoy this, the way this vlog went, please let me know in the comment section if I should do it like this often so I can work on it. I can probably do something like this often. I bore myself with cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting to where I'm talking. I feel like I'm doing it again, but yeah. Bye, my babies. Love you. Kiss you. Oh my god. Where's my birthday? Amazing.